hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Franz Wagner was in the Rookie of the Year consideration last year for the Magic. He said there are a lot of reasons for fans to be excited for the future. We've got a lot of young talent. But my job is to be in the now and try to win games. What's helped me so far is focusing on each day at a time. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he is definitely ahead of schedule. David, thanks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Richardson is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. And for the Magic, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the 1. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
That's tipped. Suggs with the ball. Pass to Banchero. The shot from the low post is good.
Textbook pick and roll. Suggs is both explosive and creative. He'll be running this play for a long time to come.
Now here's Richardson. The pass to Valanciunas. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Now, here's Suggs. D right on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's McCollum. He had 15 points last outing. Down low. Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Free throws, good for Ingram. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Now, here's Banchero. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
Here's Ingram. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Williamson left side. They get it back. Valanciunas kicks it out to Richardson. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And a look at the Mobile One drive, driving right into your living room.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Wagner against Ingram. And finished off by Wagner.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Pelicans still look like they're getting going. 4-point game. Ingram passes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide-open teammate and feeds him.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram passes to Richardson. And here's McCollum. And the layup is good.
Gliding down the lane, McCollum with the hard finish.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
The first free throw is good.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
And he can't hit the second. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Here's Anthony following the score by New Orleans. Passes to Suggs. Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Richardson. He's guarded closely. And here is Suggs. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Denver.
Even though he got fouled a lot, he never lost any of his aggressiveness. He kept making free throws, and in the process, really frustrated the D.
And how about Suggs' willingness to sacrifice? He takes the foul, but ensures the shot's able to get off.
And the first one drops. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And, Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
So he gets them both. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Now, here's Richardson. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Valanciunas. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Valanciunas has a look from the mid-range. He is very comfortable taking it.
Bounce pass, Anthony. Now, here's Suggs. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Ingram. A miss that time would have put him up. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Offensive rebound, Harden. Wagner, and Wagner able to finish. Wagner's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Richardson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Miami. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Williamson. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And we all know about Zion Williamson's athleticism. Now he must continue adding to his game. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
McCollum against Anthony. Knocks it loose. Suggs with the steal. To the paint. Here's Banchero. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 6 points for Paolo Banchero. Pelicans trail by 4. McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the Pelicans miss again.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Now, here's Suggs. Richardson covered. And stolen by Richardson. And here we go. Williamson hit. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And that's how you start the fast break. Josh Richardson forcing the turnover. He did that in college, and he's doing it now.
Anthony on the wing. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2.
He's stretching out the defense. Josh Richardson is a classic 3-and-D guy who took that one.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, nobody saw that game going to overtime, much less double overtime. And then also to get the victory, wow.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And so here's Orlando. Here's Fultz. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Okeke passes to Wagner. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. William.
Oh, did you see that? This is where Zion's most dangerous. Out in the open floor, getting set up for the finish.
Now Fultz. Pass to Wagner. To halt the run. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
New Orleans in the lead. Kicks to Jones. The pass to Alvarado. Jones looking for an opening. Can't hit that one. Isaac with some nice D. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Inside. Shoots from 12. Here's Bull. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. And the Magic lead by 1.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Here's Alvarado. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He's in the post. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And finished off by Fultz.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And here are the Pelicans now, after the Magic pick up 2. Nance passes to Alvarado. 6 to shoot. Jones in the post. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Passes it to Okeke. Pass to Bull. Isaac trying to break free. Can't hit from in close. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Fires for 3. Nance with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. .131 left to play here in the first. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's sent back by Isaac. With the drive, Okeke, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And he makes the first.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick in Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside, Jones. The pass to Alvarado. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. Hayes finds Jones. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Isaac. Fultz with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Offensive rebound. Makes it off the glass. Bulls got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Hayes the pass to Alvarado. Knocked loose. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Orlando leading. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Bull. Back to Fultz. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Alvarado. No good. That would have tied it. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Magic lead by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Here's Fultz. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Also Bull out there. Markelle Fultz out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Okeke in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Richardson outside. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Murphy against Isaac. Feeds the Bull. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 6 points for Bull.
Yeah, I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Tries again. That shot misses. The Magic go the other way with it.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way.
Super assertive on the offensive end. Something Josh has worked on, and it's paid off.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
That's good from Richardson. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And Richardson drops them both. From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type, plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. And here's McCollum. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Pass to Richardson. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Against physical defense, Richardson using his length and athleticism to counter.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Anthony. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Baseline jumper. Again, the Magic score.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
McCollum kicks to Murphy. To the wing on the left. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella dominating in the paint.
Anthony against McCollum. The pass to Banchero. He kicks it to Suggs. No good on the triple. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Murphy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Franz Wagner.
Clearly a foul.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Murphy.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Back to Anthony. Here's the 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans trail. It's Murphy outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Banchero. Defense right on him. The 3 from Anthony. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
McCollum against Anthony. Now, here's Banchero. He had 19 points in the win against Denver.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
Pass to Murphy. Back to McCollum. Richardson outside. So here's Murphy. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
That free throw good from Anthony.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
So Anthony nails both of them. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis. After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
Shoot two.
No good on that one. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
C.J. McCollum is the kind of player any team would love to have. He does so many things well.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Anthony's got 6.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Pelicans trail by 5. Richardson outside. Now McCollum. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Doubled by McCollum. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Orlando now. Carter kicks to Wagner. A 3-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's McCollum, guarded closer. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Magic leading by 5. Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Banchero. He dishes it to Suggs. Over McCollum, and there's Suggs on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists tonight. Pelicans trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ingram passes to McCollum. Can they get it? Here's Williamson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
Bounce pass, Anthony. To the middle. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now, here's Richardson. Tight defense on him. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight. Wagner outside. And the pass to Suggs. Carter against Valanciunas. Carter kicks to Anthony. Kept alive. Another shot. And Carter lays it up and in. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Outside, Jones, 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Anthony. To the paint. Here's Banchero.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Outside, Jones. Ingram passes to Hayes. And good that time. Hayes has got his first points of the game.
Nice pass. You see the point guard skills. Ingram running the show.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Isaac's checked in for Banchero. Cole comes in for Wagner. Okiki's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Fultz with the ball. Yep, that one goes in there. Fultz has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ingram passes to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Alvarado, and he converts the layup. Alvarado's got his second basket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Ball's knocked loose. Carter right side. Passes it to Okiki. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. And here's the break. For 3, Ingram. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Okiki. Now Fultz. A fader. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Hayes. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. It's a 5-point game. Back to Jones. Here's Alvarado. He has 5. Here's Ingram. He feeds it to Hayes.
Oof. ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Orlando grabs the miss. There's 1:47 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Fultz. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Carter. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Ingram outside. Over Bull. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Bull. Over in the corner, Fultz kicks it to Bull. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Here's Alvarado. 5 points in the game. Isaac with the ball. Jones covering. A 17-footer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nance has got 4 rebounds in this game. Ingram outside. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
Chalk up 2 there.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Ingram.
And you watch Bull on the defensive end. Boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
And so it's Orlando. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead. A nice show of force by them. Shaq, what's your take on Orlando?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. The effort has been excellent. Numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with Richardson. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot, manning the middle.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And And the first one drops. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
No good on the second free throw. Pelicans trail by 10 to the inside. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Ingram. And it's 13 points for Zion Williamson. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. He kicks to McCollum. His three-pointers off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
To the left wing. Here's Suggs. And he's good on the three ball. Suggs has got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
And if he's knocking down threes with consistency, Suggs almost impossible to check.
Richardson outside. The pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Ingram. Puts it up from 12. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Back to Anthony. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Ingram wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Continuing to extend his range, Brandon Ingram shows tremendous confidence now, shooting from any spot on the floor.
Now, here's Suggs. 9 points in the game so far. Ingram with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 11. McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. New Orleans moving it around. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Great position by Zion. It's what allows him to get offensive rebounds.
Now here's Anthony. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Passes it to Suggs. Back to Anthony. And Orlando again with the bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Anthony against McCollum. Ingram outside. McCollum outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's New Orleans scoring again. Orlando leading by 9. Outside Anthony. To the middle. Here's Suggs. He can't get that one to fall. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. Richardson left side. Pass to Williamson. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. And a change for the Pelicans. Murphy's checked in. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Richardson outside. Clock at 6. Pass to McCollum from past the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Wagner against McCollum. Again, the Magic score.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
There's the pass to Murphy. Here's Richardson. Williamson right side. Kicks it to Murphy. They get a hand on it. Richardson for three. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. McCollum against Anthony. There's the feed to Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
2 shots.
That free throw, good from Banchero. And he makes both free throws. Now here's McCollum. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now Murphy. After Cole Anthony missed from long range. Over Suggs. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket for Murphy. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Now Anthony, he's got 11. Takes a 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
He had a nice open look right there. Richardson's got it back down to single digits for New Orleans. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Jones checked in for New Orleans. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. He kicks to Suggs. Here's Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 13 points for Paolo Banchero.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's McCollum. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Richardson dishes to Jones. Here's Williamson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Anthony. 11 points in the game. Offensive rebound. Here's Banchero. And Jones sends it back. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Orlando making some changes. Bol, he's checked in for Banchero. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Jalen Suggs. And it's Fulton for Cole Anthony. Here's Fultz. 6 to shoot. Over Alvarado. Wagner trying to get open. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Pelicans trail by 8. Passes it to Alvarado. And here's Murphy. Pass to Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Fultz. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. Fultz has got 6.
And it's never easy trying to stop Fultz. When he's driving to the rim, he just kind of bullies his way through the defense.
Now here's Richardson. He's got 12. Here's Alvarado. Out to Nance. From deep. 5 on the clock. Drops in the tray. Nance has got his second basket.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Fultz, the pass to Wagner. Hole with it. Nance on him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Wagner. Good on both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Outside, Jones. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Bull. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. That free throw, no good. And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 6. Pass to Wagner. Inside. And that's a foul called on Bol. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pelicans trail by 7. And there's the pass to Isaac. Over Murphy. The shot will not fall. And New Orleans will come the other way. Richardson the pass to Alvarado. New Orleans moving the ball around. Tries from 10. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And another turnover here by New Orleans. Magic leading by 7. Here's Fultz. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You gotta love how Fultz uses his strength on these tough finishes, elevating up and over the defense and just finishing in traffic.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Fultz, no good on the free throw.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender. And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Here's Wagner following the score by New Orleans. They get the rebound. Bol and the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Pelicans trail by 9. Richardson outside. Pass to Alvarado. And Murphy kicks to Richardson. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. On deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Bol's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Fultz looking around. Pass to Isaac. And Jones sends it back. Isaac with the steal. And Jones pulls it down.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Magic leading by 9. Wagner outside. This one for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Bol pulls it down. Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Suggs passes to Isaac. That one, no good. Good D by Jones.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Murphy.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Here's Alvarado. He has 5. Back to Richardson. For the 3. Hands it from downtown. Now just a 4-point Magic lead.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Now here's Suggs. Richardson cover. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Richardson.
And a football player in high school, Suggs doesn't shy away from contact. And for a guard, he is a unique threat from the foul line.
first free throw is good.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
So he gets them both. Ingram fires from way outside. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Bull in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's Ingram. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Over to the wing. And Banchero passes to Carter. A special move before the shot. And the Magic lead by 6.
He's 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. Carter is a monster in the paint.
McCollum with the ball. Outside, Jones. McCollum dishes to Williamson. Kicks it to Jones. Now the pass to Valanciunas.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
First free throw is good.
Jonas Valanciunas is a skilled big man with strong fundamentals.
Valanciunas hits them both. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Passes it to Bull. Banchero with the ball. And then Carter with the jam.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Ingram. Williamson looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Pass to Bull. Carter against Valanciunas. And here's Anthony for three. Nailed from three-point land. And the Magic lead by 8.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now here's Ingram at the elbow. It's Valanciunas. Off on the layup. Magic leading by 8. Down low. And there's Suggs on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Jones, no one around him. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas, misses from short range. The Magic have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And here's Banchero. Anthony on the wing, defended by Jones. And it's Banchero missing. Pelicans trail by 10. Williamson outside. He kicks it to McCollum and stolen by Bull. To the paint. Here's Banchero. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Anthony. After the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas, the pass to Banchero. Back to Anthony. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pelicans trail by 12. Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. Williamson outside. Ingram finds Jones. Now here's Valanciunas. Taken away by Anthony. Going inside. And it's Anthony with the jam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And here are the Pelicans now after the Magic pick up 2. Passes to Williamson. Over Banchero. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Orlando leading by 14. Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Trying to get open is Carter. And it's Suggs missing. Pelicans trail by 14. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Back to Williamson. It's McCollum on the wing. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Richardson, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. Now, here's Banchero. Now, here's Suggs. Dishes it to Banchero. The Magic again can't hit. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Williamson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
The grown man play of Zion. Love watching him convert through aggressive defense.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. Wagner outside. Ingram with the steal. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Great all-around play by a great all-around player. B.I. doing it at both ends.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Anthony. The dish to Carter over Valanciunas. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Anthony. And that's 15 points for Wendell Carter. Pelicans trail by 11. Richardson outside. McCollum finds Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. They grab their own miss. Valanciunas, good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Anthony against McCollum. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Now Anthony. Over McCollum, and McCollum with the block. And he gets it back. Anthony can't hit. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Richardson. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Kicks to Banchero. Clock at 6. Down low. And it's Suggs missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Pelicans trail by 9. The pass to Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson.
They just can't get stops against this guy. Zion too strong and too athletic.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
McCollum against Anthony. Passes it to Wagner. Back to Anthony. He can't get it to go. Good D by McCollum. Richardson outside. McCollum outside. Back to Richardson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's only a 5-point Magic lead.
For a guard, Josh Richardson has all type of length. He is consistently getting to the lane, and he can score.
Anthony dishes to Suggs. To end the drought, and Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Pelicans trail by 7. Richardson outside. Ingram outside. Pass to Valanciunas. To the inside. And it's Williamson missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Valanciunas. For 3, Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Now here's Anthony. Carter right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. Good work defensively by Richardson. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Ingram. And that one hits back iron. Magic shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Bol, he's checked in for Carter. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
And here's McCollum for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
This is why C.J. McCollum is seen as a leader, drilling a big shot.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're in front by 3. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Anthony. Pass to Bol. He kicks it to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Pelicans trail by 5. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's McCollum. Headshot off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Suggs and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Now Anthony. And the pass to Banchero. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. And at last they get one to fall.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
1:05 left to play in the final quarter. Anthony against McCollum. That one's not going to go. Anthony with the defensive effort. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Passes it to Bull. Over Valanciunas. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 9-point game. Yep, that one goes.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. It's stolen by Valanciunas.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 7. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
It's money from deep.
Experience paying off right here. CJ is outstanding.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're ahead by 4. 12 seconds left in the game. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.